Ms. Charvetta Ford. I want to ask her to come forward for just a moment, and I can present her before I present the other members of our team. Like most things, relationships start with a conversation. And it was out of a conversation I had with her that I found out her affiliation with the Masonic movement. And so Charvetta invited some folks from, some brothers of yours from Fayetteville to come up for a football game. The president hosted them for lunch. They came to the game. And from that gathering, we decided we were going to do something to reestablish a relationship that James Walker Hood started back in the time when he was here. Of course, the building that you're sitting in is named after him. And of course, Bishop Hood was foundational to the establishment of Livingstone College, because it was him, or he, who found Joseph Charles Price. And Price became the founding president of Livingstone College. But Charvetta Ford was the host for that event, and so I asked her to come today as a way of thanking her to make all this kind of happen right now. So one thing leads to another. Thank you, my darling. Have a big hand for her. So not long ago, a couple of days ago, Brother Poole, where are you? Brother Poole works for our maintenance and groundskeeping department company. And he said, I think I know you. He didn't, but it's just that beginning. We found out we're from the same hometown. I am from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Born and raised there, went to high school there, played for the championship football teams of Anderson High School. Some of you may know about that, some don't. But that is where that conversation led to us being here today. He said, I have a book that we want to present to the president. So, Brother Piggott, that I learned a whole lot more. We had actually met at an event for the Liberian Organization of the Piedmont, which is founded in Winston-Salem. But we have a standing relationship. President Jenkins has given 4 scholarships to students from Liberia to come to school here. And so we have a standing relationship in so many ways. Historically, through Bishop Hood, of course the grand orator being Joseph Charles Price. All of this is intertwined. So we are honored, again, to have you here today and to help you make this presentation to President Jenkins. So, Brother Piggott, I'm going to turn it over to you to make the presentation to President Jenkins. And Mr. Gregory Hill, who's with the library.
Giving honor to God, it's a great privilege to be here at my old alma mater. I ran the Maples and the Oaks, going over to the Dream, right behind where Joseph Price's mausoleum is right now, the grand orator for the Prince Hall Masons. I'm very humble. I want to also thank President Dr. Jenkins, who is our brother, I found out through Brother Poole with his good talk. And also with Brother Stay Alexander. I got to meet him in Happy Hill, the oldest Afro-American community in Winston-Salem, in which we was doing a libation ceremonies, where the slaves from Liberia came over to Happy Hill, and we had a historical monument. What I like to do, I have brothers from Salem Lodge 139 here in the room, also with the Grand Master, Daniel Thompson, who came here. I'm blessed, I thank God, because all this is about love. He came all this way, and finding out that Brother Dr. Jenkins is a Prince Hall Mason, I want to also, as I do this presentation, the other author who has passed on. His name is Dr. Linwood Davis, who used to be an instructor here and also was a genius. I had a chance to be a friend to him. And I think Brother Pooh had classes under him at Winston-Salem State University. But we got together for 3 years, compiling information. And here at Livingstone, I know documentation and getting out there and finding those artifacts is very important. And that's what I learned from Dr. Linwood Davis. He passed, but one of the things I was wondering, I would love to see the book come in. God, I thank the Lord, had a chance to present this book to Livingstone College. And then I see Robert Chadwick over there, who for 20 plus years we are givers of CIAA, the kids, and his dad was the principal major who just passed, Robert Chadwick, Sr., who went to Elizabeth State University and won the 1969 CIAA championship. And our CIAA commissioner, Miss Jackie McWilliams, was in there too. Now, what I'm going to do, first of all, I'm going to present to the president first, and then I'm going to present to Dr. Staley Alexander, and the last but not least to this school. Because many days and many hours I spent in that library. And for those who are part of the Divine Nine and social fellowships and everything, the library was the place that we were to study, if you want to stay here. And I remember that crescent around my neck, along with some other brothers, who was in there studying. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have the Grand Master come up when I do this presentation, and he's going to make sure I got the right book here. Oh yeah, okay. I'm going to call up Grand Master. We're going to present this to Dr. Brother Jimmy Jenkins. Brother Jenkins. Yes, sir. Brother.
I'd like for you to stand near so we can get
Good.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
Not a problem.
One thing about here, what I found out, Lone Star Lodge came here when I was a student. And I was inside of the seminary down there looking at a picture of Bishop Hood. And one of them said, somebody said that, you know what, that's Grandmaster Hood. I'm saying, wait a minute, you talking about martial arts or something? Because at the time, I'm thinking as a student about the Divine Nine. But what we have found out, that Masonry is the father of all fraternities. And Eastern Stars is the sister of all the sororities. So I found that out when I left here and joined the lodge under and past Master Daniel Piggott signed my application. So I'm going to present this with a token, my brother, of solidarity. You've been a great president. This book with Bishop Hood on it, Grandmaster Hood. Also with Grandmaster James H. Young, Colonel James H. Young, first black senator, George H. White, and the founding of North Carolina Central, Dr. James Shepard, Grand Master. And on that campus of his, if you go on the campus, there's a statue of him. Behind that statue, and I've been around Dr. Davis or something, behind that statue, you find the working tools of Master Masons. And they march around that statue, Prince Hall Masons. But these men did more than masonry. They got schools and hospitals and everything named them to you, my brother, and my cousin. And shake your head, and to Dr. State Alexander. For being an outstanding vice assistant to the president. And then too, I'm a Winston-Salem native, and I worked in the area of Happy Hill for 23 years. God has blessed me. And one of my former track coaches that was here, Baxter Holman, I found out more about Anderson High School through him, and he told me about those teams. And he was my teacher here at Livingstone. And Jimmy Boyd and all those guys that won championship, he played for that championship team at Anderson High School. State Alexander. To present this to you, my brother.
Thank you, brother.
A small token. I'm thinking about Baxter Holman right now.
Yes, sir.
And this is to you.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And also, if you get a chance, you thank Miss Blanche Ford.
Yes, I will.
She was very touching to me. And now, to the school. In the honor of Prince Hall Masonry and anyone who goes to any school in the United States, I want to present this book to the students, the faculty of Livingstone College. I give God the credit for everything that was written in this book, as well as Dr. Davis, who was right beside me, who could roll those roads to New Bern, to King Solomon's Lodge. They found out where the beginnings of Prince Hall Masonry was in North Carolina. And to have the Grand Master and my brother, Jimmy Jenkins, Dr. Jimmy Jenkins, right beside me, I want to present this to the school. I love you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, brother.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. This is a great honor for me, because being a student of 1979 and coming back to have my large brothers, to have one of my classmates, Brother Bailey, back there filming, to have my Grand Master, Daniel Thompson, Grandmaster Daniel Thompson. And then I'll say this to you, Pooh, thank you for sharing the information with Dr. Alexander, because it never would have got out if it wouldn't. And I had a chance to see Brother Rufus Greer back there, and I see that his father is a faculty member here at Livingstone, and a brother. So I am very proud. All you Salem brothers, Bill Wack, hey, I love y'all. God bless y'all, and I thank the Lord for this whole opportunity.
Right.
Thank you. Let me first of all say, as the 12th president of Livingstone College, how humbled I am to be at this place, at this juncture in history, to be able to witness and to receive this historic book. I can assure you, Grandmaster, that we are so proud of the fact that you have taken your time to come
Yes, sir.
and be a part of this.
Yes, sir.
This is an honor for Livingstone. Thank you for being here.
Thank you very much.
Brother Piggott, thank you also for your hard work and for your presentation and your willingness to come back to your alma mater
Yes, sir.
and honor us with this book.
Yes, sir.
And I can assure you that this will be held in hallowed halls in our library. And I will personally hold this in high regard for the personal presentation to me. So on behalf of the entire Livingstone College family, let me say how proud we are to be able to witness this day. This will go down in history as a notable day in the life of this college. Thank you so very much for being here this afternoon, and I want you to know how proud we are to receive this book and to hold it in high esteem and keep it in a very special place so that all the world will know that we at Livingstone are possessors of this historic document that we want to share with you today. Thank you so very much.
Grandmaster, you want to say?
Well, good afternoon, everybody. I'm gonna keep it
short because I was taught in South Carolina, when everything's been said, don't mess it up, so I won't mess it up. To Dr. Jenkins, congratulations, sir, on the great job you're doing at Livingstone College. To Brother Piggott, when I met you in Winston-Salem that night and you almost had a heart attack when they said I wanted to see you about the book though. Congratulations on your book, sir. Knowledge is key. And to write about those four great grandmasters, Bishop Hood, who if I remember right, served 30 years here on the Board of Trustees, is great. Then you got Dr. Shepard, who's a founder for North Carolina Central. Then you got George B. White. For those who don't know about George B. White did something that a lot of people wouldn't do. George B. White gave up the position of Grand Master to go and become a state senator and become a state senator. And he did great things from that standpoint as far as getting the land for what's now North Carolina A&T State University, and also getting the land for Central Children's Home. So we stand on the shoulders of a whole lot of great people. Dr. Alexander, it's always a pleasure to see you again, my friend. Truly, friendship is essential to the soul, and I'm committed, and the Prince Hall Grand Lodge is committed to form that relationship with Livingstone College so that we can help lives and build lives in the future. Once again, congratulations and thank you.
Okay, gentlemen, what we'd like to do, we're hoping that the rain might ease off just a bit. We can go out and stand on the step, keep spatial distance, and we can get a quick picture if we can if the weather cooperates. If not, we'll, yes, sir.
We're going to be together on the calendar.
It's been too many years on this show.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Thank you, brother.
What's going on now?
Good job. Super job. Super. Okay.
So you were going to the library, sir?
Yes, I'm the circulation administrative services.
Okay.
Actually, I'm an alum of Livingstone College as well.
Really?
Graduated
That's
in
great.
2008. Yeah, so,
Good Lord.
yeah, so,
That's all right though.
yeah.